making your script marketable. Because there's something that screenwriters also don't do a lot of is think about specifically about, oh, is my script even marketable? Is my script even doable? Am I presenting this script to the right producer? If you made if you wrote a $200 million visual effects extravaganza and you give it to a producer who's used to making $1 to $2 million, and most of their movies are the Dog Saves Christmas movie that goes straight to Hallmark.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Nobody understands me. No, dude, you didn't do market research. You've got to figure.
Understand my genius.
They don't understand my genius. There's a cornucopia of scripts out there. No.
Yeah. I have a cornucopia of awards.
Exactly. Oh God, that is the word of the day, everyone. Cornucopia. But it's so true. So they don't start. I mean, look, it's an art form. So we want to write a story that just means something to us. That's great, and you should write that. And it's fairly cheap to do so. You can write whatever you want. It's the cheapest part of this entire process.
Sure.
Without question. But what are your end goals when you start writing? And that's, I think, something that is not talked about a lot, is like to actually sit down and go, okay, I'm going to write this story. What is my goal with this story? Is it for me? Am I something that I'm going to try to produce? Is it something I'm going to make for a few, $100,000? Am I going to try to sell this? What can I do? If I am going to try to sell this, what can I do? What can I put in that script that's going to give me a better chance? How can I load up the script, if you will, with things that are going to make me more appetizing for purchase or for actually a movie to go into production? What advice do you have?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned this, because I was literally talking about this a couple of nights ago with a young screenwriter, and he was frustrated with, a lack of direction with his writing. And I tell everyone, I have a strategy whenever I plan to do anything with this craft. I strategize. If I want to get an indie horror film made, I look at the market, I look at the demographic I want to work in, I look at the budget I want to work in, and then I hone a screenplay around that, and then approach producers who are making those films, and then pitch it to them in a way that they want to hear it. And so when they say, wow, this is great, I think I want to option this, it all makes sense, because it's all lined up. I've set myself up for success. No one else is going to make you but you, so you can't just write this crazy $300 million feature and then send it out to people, wonder why they don't want it. You have to set yourself up for it. Strategize and plan. Outside of like hiding in some producer's bushes, I'm not saying it wouldn't work, but I'm not saying it's probably not the best plan.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Let's just put that out there.
Don't do that.
Don't hide in the bushes. Don't stalk. Generally speaking, don't stalk them. Do not approach them in the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's not it. Like as he's like unzipping, you're like, do you have a second?
That's when you use your log line.
That's what I just need 2 seconds. It's about a park with dinosaurs. Get out.
It's not called Jurassic Park. So it's called Carnosaur.
Carnosaur. It's fantastic. Yeah. Roger Corman, baby.
You're welcome. So just strategizing, and there's ways to do it. There's ways to find the connections that you need to get there and get your script to where it needs to go. And always have a plan, and by doing that, you're setting yourself up to succeed.